The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, DeMontre Moore, and Newey Scruggs.
Victory Monday here on the Players Lounge, coming at you here. You know the Four Horsemen. It's Anthony Dorsett, former NFL player. You got former Cowboy DeMontre Moore, former Cowboy Barry Church. I am Newey Scruggs, and this is a Monday and a victory I didn't see coming.
Okay.
I didn't see it coming, man.
Hold on. I did.
I did too.
I did.
You?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. You know, I did.
Yeah, we got him right.
You don't like that. Oh, that was, he needs some milk. Boy, about to come over the desk over here.
Hey, yo, he be the first one in the chat to let you know.
Exactly.
Hey, the first one, I'm
Looks
like,
like we did this one every time.
Hey, this week, I think I only got one wrong, but everybody else did this.
You got
like,
two wrong, but that's okay.
No, I'm saying that's what Newey normally says. So I'm like, okay, cool. I think, guys, I only got one wrong, and nobody responded to me.
I wasn't here Friday, so I don't know what you did.
I got you. I got you.
Did you pick Philly?
I did. No, I picked Dallas.
You picked Dallas?
Everybody picked Dallas.
Everybody
except
picked
for you.
Dallas.
Okay, I didn't pick Dallas.
We saw the vibe. We saw the vibe.
Okay. I was wrong.
The carpenter has his tools.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
That evil slander.
So it's Friday. Y'all went out there and got to drinking the hopium and shooting it up. I missed the show.
He missed
y'all
it,
out here
man.
drunk. Y'all drunk on hopium.
Be careful.
Nobody
DeMontre's
told me.
coming, by the way.
Nobody
He's
told
been
me.
good the last 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You heard what he said.
Chris.
Coming.
Chris, is he still in last place?
He is.
But you heard what he said.
But let me tell you, he's only 4 games back.
It can change this week.
I'm just
I told
saying.
you, don't
He's,
let
I ain't
me.
worried
but
about
he,
it.
by the way, he's 4 games back from second place.
Boy, hey, I told y'all. What did y'all say? Secretary?
Hold on. So who's in first place, CB?
Come on, Church. You know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
Oh, boy. Boy's asking questions he already knows the answers to, man.
Come on, man.
He's already asking. He's asking questions.
You know
He's
but-
asking the question he knows the answer to.
That second place thing, it got to be pretty close.
It's tied. You and Anthony, you and Newey are tied. 51-38.
Yeah.
That's a good record, though. I ain't know that.
DeMontre, 47-42.
Don't worry about it. I told you I'm gonna make it look good at the end, man. Usain Bolt, I'm coming last leg.
Usain Bolt ain't never had to come back from nothing like that.
Boy, what you talking about? What you talking about? He said he make it look good, man.
Okay.
As good as you want it to look, it's gonna look.
Hey, why you so quiet though, man? Why you so quiet over
I'm letting
there?
everybody talk. I'm ready.
Because he picked Philly.
You ain't in first place.
I picked Philly. Ain't no problem with that.
Quiet over there.
I picked Philly. I thought it was over.
Hey,
I thought it was.
a lot of people did.
I thought it was over.
I did.
You know, who knew Eberflus would come out here and save the day?
You did.
Who knew Eberflus would save the day, and from CeeDee Lamb dropping more balls, that they would go come out here and save him too, and save Shotty
about to say,
for
he had to do that
Shotty's
too.
bad decisions.
He had
There's
to
a whole
save
bunch of
Shotty.
dudes who was doing what they could to go ahead and lose the game, but the defense said, "Nah, I got you. I got you."
They did do that.
I got you.
The weakest part of this team that we've been talking about all season has been able to show up. And that's where it's like, it's not coming over here to just say, hey, let's give Eberflus his credit. But, like, if I'm Jerry Jones, like the big man upstairs, that foxhole looking good right now. Like what I told you. I gave him his tools, and we've seen it. Not just against a bad team, but Super Bowl contender team. Like, it was nice, man.
Hey, this is a game that they definitely needed.
Yep.
For so many reasons, you know what I mean? Not just to have some type of hope to possibly squeak into the playoffs, but like we've been saying, like this is a game of, I guess you could say, culture change or anything that say that we're gonna start trending, the Cowboys gonna start trending in a different direction. And like everybody's been saying in here, for that defense to show up the way that they did, All right, and it was on all three levels.
Yeah,
it was on all three levels.
Yes, sir.
You know, and so you want to call it hopium, you want to call it optimism, whatever you want to call it. Right now, the Cowboys got the ism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got that right now.
The ism.
You own it.
Hey, no,
The ism.
listen.
Yeah, on that path.
Panthers won. Cowboys won.
On AD had a good weekend.
You know what? Like I told y'all a long time ago, I'm just a fan of good football. It don't matter who playing it.
Okay.
That's true.
I'm just a fan of good football. And so finally, we're at a place here where it's not like the mediocre stuff and everybody's so just caught up in the hype of it. It's actually some plays being made now and it's some proof to go along with everything.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man. And when we talked about this team, we talked about it earlier in the weeks when first one Logan Wilson and Williamson, they came over in the trades, and we talked about it just being middle of the road. You ain't got to be a top tier 2000 Baltimore Ravens type defense. You got the offensive firepower to where if you're in the middle of the road and you force teams to go 80 yards and score, not just having these big explosive plays and all that good stuff. If you force teams to go 80 yards and really try hard to go out there and score, your offense is going to have your back. And that's what they were able to do that second half. I got to give big shout out to Eberflus on this one because the halftime adjustments, going in the half, I mean, it was 20, they scored on the first three possessions. The Philadelphia Eagles. It was just like bang, bang, bang. And so we're sitting there like, man, I'm with New on this one. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm over here at the game. Like, I'm about to go ahead and get home early. I mean, but they were able to make those adjustments, stifle out Saquon Barkley out there and try to make these Eagles go the long way. And they got some turnovers in the second half. So the adjustments made to shut down Philly, shut them out the entire second half was huge because we knew that the Dallas Cowboys had the firepower to score on anybody. And you saw what George Pickens and them boys was able to do. But shout out to that defense, man. The tackling was amazing, and they were able to take the football.
Stay right there. Saquon Barkley, 10 carries, 22 yards, 2.2 yard average. Yeah. And now you look at the two games that they face against the Eagles now, 4 quarters of second half football, they've allowed 3 points. Just 3 points, and all 3 points came in the first game. And so whatever adjustments, and you guys know because you played what halftime adjustments are, and you've gone through them. Matt Eberflus for 2 straight games against the world champions has been on point.
He has, and the tackling, like I was saying earlier, it was like an art form out there, the way they were tackling one-on-one in the open field. Because Saquon Barkley, in my opinion, is one of the hardest guys to bring down in the open field. And you saw DeMarion Overshown, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions, be one-on-one with that man in the open field and be able to bring him down. I mean, that saves the difference between a 2 and 3 yard gain and a 15 to 20 yard gain. I mean, to me, it was outstanding what those guys were able to do as far as rallying to the football.
Man, what's bugging me out and thinking about it is like we got young guys in the secondary who were not able to participate in training camp. But they don't seem to have any communication errors. They don't seem to have any of these other issues that was going on with the vets that was actually playing a little bit more when the season started off.
100%.
All right, so to say that, and just like you said, Wilson coming in here, being here 2 weeks, being able to get guys lined up, it seems like the communication and everything that was going on as far as with the mishaps in the beginning of the season, whether it be communication scheme or whatever, the past 2 weeks, it don't seem like that's been an issue.
So let me ask this, just based on what you're talking about in the secondary. Is it what Warren Sapp always says? The back doesn't work without the front?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's without question.
Yeah, that's without
So,
question.
That's just football in general.
And then they're talking about, because Jalen Hurts talked about the 5-man front, giving them some issues here, and talking about how that made a difference, and the Eagles admitting it, that, they went to 5-man front, so they were able to get the 3 defensive tackles, Oso Odigizua, Kenny Clark, and Quinnen Williams all in action, plus they didn't have Lane Johnson. Can't tell me that didn't affect them.
Huge.
They took advantage of that as well. So good on Eberflus and Aaron Whitecott, D-line coach, to put something out there that made Philadelphia question what they could do, but shutting down the run game. That was how, in the past, that's how you beat the Cowboys. Run the football on them. Jalen Hurts was their leading rusher yesterday. And then just overall here, just checking the numbers, 18 carries for 63 yards.
That
was total for Philadelphia. Total. Wow. Total. 18 carries, 63 yards, 3.5 yard average, 2 touchdowns. Both of those touchdowns came from Jalen Hurts, who led the team in rushing with 7 carries and 33 yards.
Hey.
So from a running back standpoint, it was just simply Barkley 10 for 22 and Tank Bigsby 1 for 8.
Man, that's 11 carries total?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
like it's a
coaching indictment.
But the flip side of that is this, and we talk about this as defense players. Y'all know this. If you can play defense and run the ball, all right. And what were the Cowboys able to do yesterday? They didn't stick to in that first game with Philly. You know what I mean? We were able to. Williams was able to run the ball.
Yeah.
All right. And they stayed to it. And that's one of the things that we talked about. How are you going to slow down that D line in any kind of way? And just hey, you got to get physical with him. It was going to have to be some type of bully ball. And from what I saw and watching some of the game again today, just watching the stuff that was up front, the D-line was winning up front.
They were.
You know what I'm saying? And the offensive line was predominantly winning up front. So, for me, I'm old school with football and like just watching how, people build teams. And it either has to start with the offensive line. You got to have a good solid tackle. And on the defensive line, you got to either have good D tackle or good end when you're building these teams. And so just looking at the structure of it, I mean, what don't the Cowboys have right now?
So Javonte Williams, 20 carries in the football game for 87 yards. So average 4.4 yards.
Solid.
Malik Davis, 3 carries for 24 yards in the game.
Your 100-yard
So
rush.
overall, and we talked about this, they needed 100 yards. They had 125 on 31
That'll get
carries.
it done.
So 31 rushes versus 36 passes for Dak Prescott. I think that's the perfect symmetry of what you're looking for there in a football game. And then you compare it against Philadelphia, where they had Hurts throwing 39 times and they only ran the ball 18. So if you're able to take Philadelphia out of what they want to do, especially looking at last year where they were so good at running the football, that they were ineffective running the football, making Hurts throw the ball, and Hurts had one sack, 1 interception. On the flip side for the Cowboys, Dak would just 1 interception and 1 sack in the football game, so they kind of even themselves out there. But just what Shadi talks about wanting to be a running football team, they established the run. So they up front, they did a good job. Now Tyler Guyton's probably going to miss the Kansas City game.
I saw that
with the ankle right here. Just look at that. So, but this is football. You're going to have to figure it out.
Yeah, and thoughts and prayers. Hopefully he gets able to heal up and he's able to come back for the last stretch. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. That a lot of those penalties in the red zone could have been devastating, and they were all controllables leading with Mr. Guyton.
Yeah.
All right,
60.
I get number 6. Come on, man. You on the 1-yard line. You can't be false starting. Bringing them back. That the next thing you know is an interception from Blankenship. All right, because you got to throw the football. The tripping. There was no need. I understand he got you off your rocker. He beat you. Man, you can't stick. That's a 15-yard penalty. These are red zone penalties that are all controllable to where that would drive me crazy.
After the season, it's going to be very interesting to see what the Cowboys do in terms of looking at the tackle positions,
100%.
left and right side.
100%.
It's not that interesting. I mean, you got to get better. Like it's there. Like with those, you still got some picks, you still got some wiggle room, and with everybody upgrading right now in the middle of the season, I feel like it's gonna be an easier task, either whether that's during free agency or going through the draft and getting somebody in that first round. But y'all know me, I like to play devil's advocate. As much as we're gonna talk about Guyton and those penalties, yes, a lot of those things are controllable, but you got to have that one honey badger on that O-line that's going to do that, because in that same breath of saying he's gotten you these penalties, he's also went out there and has some good reps against Max Crosby, these other guys, and just bullying them and pushing them around to where he is that physical specimen. Now that's where I've been a victim of that, where a coach has to come and say, hey man, I love the way you play, I love you being nasty, and I love the violence, but you got to control it a little bit. And so I just think he needs that vet, one of the guys, Hoffman, one of the centers, Booker, somebody to just say, hey, slow it down just a little bit. But I'm not that mad. Missing him out there is going to be a blow to this team regardless. No matter how you want to say it, because
we're getting down the road here, though, man.
We're getting down there.
We're getting down the road here.
So who's going to go?
This is second or third year.
Okay, it's his second year.
It's his second year. He's still a young guy. That's what I'm saying.
We're getting down the road here of, okay, I don't care what year you are, man.
Yeah.
You're at the one, why are we false starting?
That's
Okay?
controllable.
This isn't. Hey man, Jordan Davis locked me up. He beat me on a move and he got me. No, this is something. The pre-snap penalties have been a big issue for him. I mean, you look at this year between Sam Williams and Tyler Guyton. These pre-snap penalties have just been a problem. And here you are this late in the year now. It's November, and you're still you're getting it to one. Okay, getting the ball. You know what's on the line with this. You can't do that.
No, you can't. But that's why I'm saying you can't do that. But like you said, it's the end of the year. We're getting to that last final stretch. He's been here. He's been productive. Yes, he's been the hindrance, but at this point, you got to. It's giving you lemons. You got to make lemonade. So you got to have that vet that's not going to come over there, and you know how it is being in the locker room. There's a vet that sits there and have the Barry Church approach where he says, "Bruh, I'm tired of it. Like, when are you going to stop doing this?" And maybe yell at you to where you can't receive it. And then you also got that one vet where it's like, "Bruh, you here right now. I'm going to tell you right now, this, like you said, it's not about the game, winning, trying to get to the playoff. Regardless, the biggest thing is this end of the year, free agency, bro. You need to build up your money and talk to him in a different demeanor to try to get a different approach, whether it's the vet, a coach, or something like that. But somebody has to grab him by the helms, because with him being out, I'm still nervous. Like, who do you really say that you're that comfortable with coming in after him?
All right, let's get a break in here. Barry Church, Demontre Moore, Anthony Dorsett. I'm New East Coast. This is Players Lounge. Brought to you by Aristocrat Game.
Oh, we good. I put 7-1 in a second. Nate Thomas, I put him in.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
The Salute to Service Award presented by USAA recognizes members from the NFL community who go above and beyond to honor and support the U.S. service members, veterans, and their family. Dallas Cowboys nominees, Mr. Jake Ferguson. Yes, sir, Fergie continues to make an impact priority to honor and empower and connect with those who serve, and cast your vote for Mr. Jake now at NFL.com/salute. Fans vote. Voting ends November 30th. Vote for Jake today.
Cowboys 5-5-1 now. Yes, it is.
Got to try to slow it down for Mr. Ferguson and then our veterans.
Aggie pride, love it. Cowboys now 3-1-1 at AT&T Stadium this year. Dallas trailed 21-0 in the second quarter before rattling off 24 unanswered to win over Philadelphia. And Dallas's 21-point come from behind win against Philadelphia tied the largest comeback victory in team history. Wow. The last time it happened was in 2014 at St. Louis.
Guess who was a part of that? Your boy. Your boy.
You
football team, man.
You and Pac-Man Jones?
Yeah, we, you know what I mean?
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man. He was on other
Pac-Man.
I mean, we did our thing.
Pac-Man.
Bruce Carter with the intercept. Well, it was cold that year.
St. Louis Rams.
Oh, it's cold that year.
Man.
They don't have a team up there anymore.
No, they got up out of there. Yeah.
Poor St. Louis.
The largest comeback?
Yeah, it was real.
Hey, man. Hey, salute to you, man. Add that to your resume. That's why Mr. Khan pay you.
Who was the Tony was right. Yeah, Tony was out there.
Romo.
Yeah.
Tony Romo.
How he feels about that record
Speaking
thing,
of
bro?
Tony Romo, record was broken.
Oh.
Dak Prescott now has 34,378 career passing yards, surpasses Tony Romo for the most passing yards in franchise history.
Another one.
So he's on top. I mean, that's
How many yards Troy have?
yeah, like 32, right? Like 32,000. He was somewhere in there.
He got them champions.
He does got
I
them
was about to say, he got
rings,
some
but
things that matter.
he got them rings for sure.
Rules were different.
Yeah, you was able to hit
I
the
was about to say,
quarterback
you
back
was
then.
able to hit the quarterback. You was able to hit receivers, bump
It
and
was
run.
7 on 7. It was 7 on 7 now, man.
Yeah, that's
So you're going to get those numbers.
They've done everything they can to help legislate defense out in football.
What kills me, man, I know y'all watch a lot of football like I do, but on Sundays when the quarterbacks get hit,
Yeah.
the whole looking up at the ref complaint, like begging for that would
It's
I mean, like
annoying.
you just begging, like what's going on, man?
Hey,
Like that's
Patrick
just
Mahomes
terrible.
started doing that a little bit too often, and it just like it as a player, it makes you kind of like look at that dude like,
Come on, man. What are we doing here?
Like
You
I said-
begging for him and Josh Allen do that all the time. So I'm like, come on.
But come on, let's not. In the last decade, it's common with every quarterback. Like you got your young quarterbacks that come in and they feel it. They like, oh, I can do this. I can run through people's faces and stuff like that. About year 3, year 4 after they have like a major injury or that realization that hey, I'm going to make the system work for me. It's just like, as a LeBron fan, I'm not mad at him for going out there and using the system that's been put in play. If Tom Brady laid the foundation for quarterbacks to go out there and look up, and I earned that right, if I'm Patrick Mahomes and all the Super Bowls that I won, and somebody hit me and the team over here ain't doing as good, help me, please. I'm a phone
Get it.
friend.
It's just crazy.
It is crazy as a defensive player, but as an offensive player, I'm like, what do you say?
You said it right. Your boy LeBron.
It doesn't
LeBron
matter.
and Tom
Okay,
Brady.
I'll take it a step further. This is we all know Nui is a hater, but guys,
Whatever.
as a player,
I ain't agreeing with
I'm not agreeing with that. As a player, we know how it is when you go into that training camp moment and you finally earned your stripes to get somebody up off that table. Hey, nah, dog, don't get your ankles taped right now. Like, I've been waiting on this. It's been 3 or 4 years in the making. Did you not go in there and get them up off the table?
I guess you could say
I know you did. I was about to say, I know you did, Barry. So I want to hear about AD. You was in the era where vets really had that respect of like, they looked at somebody and you moved because they earned that right. Are you really mad that they earned that right and they're playing the system that was created for them?
Hey man, if that's the type of person you are, that's how you move. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't move like that.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So like I knew about, fortunately coming up the way that I grew up, my dad playing ball, I knew about the rookie thing and all that other kind of stuff and everything else like that. So it was just kind of like the approach to it. But getting to what you're talking about, like, hey, there goes to say something. Patrick Mahomes was not that dude all his life. You know what I'm saying? And so, like you said, once you get there and you feel like you've afforded that in some kind of way, then yeah, that's on you in particular. Everybody doesn't have to operate that way. Just because you have those graces don't mean that you actually got to be like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so it don't matter what y'all think. Like, I disagree with a dude that's 6'8", 265 pounds flopping,
Yeah, I'm with you
in
on
any
that.
of that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
And the one thing about it is this, like, we have seen, and like, thank God we can't get fined for this, but we have seen moments where it seemed like the officials were actually helping the Kansas City Chiefs out, or say a team like that who has that type of quarterback, whether it be the Tom Brady's or whoever, and you wasn't with that when you was playing the game.
Oh, no.
Right. So
no, I wouldn't. And I'm not saying that I'm with it. I'm just saying I understand it.
Okay.
I hate it.
You co-sign.
Bruh, if the system work, make the system work for you, man. I'm not gonna be a dummy and work harder.
Co-signing.
I'm not co-signing.
You
I'm
co-sign.
not co-signing.
You out here about load management.
No, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. That's different. Me as a competitor, I move different, but also I'm not gonna hustle harder when I can do this.
You're there for the flops.
No, because I'll tell you like this. I'm not saying that I've done it in my career, but we all know some defensive players that you going against a hurry up offense and, ooh, I got to cramp real quick to slow it down. So
you was cool with Guyton in Las Vegas last week, falling down.
No, you got.
Acting like he
did.
What? Hey, after he got hit like that, for him to be so physical and get all these rough, these personal fouls, I'm like, bruh, I thought he was gonna hit Buddy in the head or give him one of those Deacon Jones.
He definitely flopped crazy on that.
That was crazy.
There wasn't nobody behind it because he damn sure could have hurt somebody.
Yeah,
He could have fell in
Big
somebody's
body, get your
leg,
big
anything.
body up out of here, man.
That's embarrassing.
So you're not down with that. Okay.
I'm not.
So you're not gonna have a vet go talk to him about.
I'm gonna have because I want the team to win. I'm gonna have a vet go talk to her, but I'm also still gonna make my jokes about it too. I was that guy.
Jokes.
Hey,
You gotta get your jokes in.
yeah, no doubt.
Anybody want to talk about Turpin? We're gonna talk. about
Yes.
I would love to.
Turpin and CeeDee Lamb.
I would love to dive into the whole Turpin situation, and to me, I think this is more on the coaching staff than anything. Offensive, like you said earlier in the show, Flus had to save. The defense had to save this team, and offensively, they're led by Schottenheimer, right? Him and Clayton Adams, right? They're the OCs, and they go out there and put these game plans together and make sure everything's right. But they easily could have thrown that game away in the first. What are you doing on the first drive? And your territory, I don't care if you're on the 50-yard line or your territory. It's fourth and, 3, 4. What are we doing? Why are we going for it?
Why ain't we getting no points? Exactly.
You know what I mean? What are we doing? Pin them deep, force the Eagles to drive 80-some yards and see if your defense can stand up. It's the first series of the game. I get being aggressive and believing in your offense and all that. I get all that. But there's a time and a place, man. Not on your side of the football field, the very first drive of the game. Boom, you give up a quick 7 just like that. Secondly, what are we doing when you have a guy named Javonte Williams in the backfield? All right, one of the leaders rushing in the National Football League or in the NFC. You take him out the game. You say, come here. Come sit by me on the sidelines. Known for running downhill, running between the tackles, punishing defenses. You take him out the ball game, and you put in a guy that's 5'7", a $160,
Soaking wet.
to run up the B gap and C gap. Like that, to me, is just, what are we doing? I can see a reverse. I can see a screen. I can see some type of pitch play to get him on the outside and get him in the space. But you going to run that man in the middle of the offensive line with Jalen Carter and those cats? And what does he proceed to do? Trips. Nobody touches him. Trips over his own feet and fumbles the football. After you done got the ball back. That to me was mind blowing. Like, I'm just. What are we doing? That's not the only malpractice we saw offensively from the coaching staff. Because that's why I'm putting this on. Because it was their decision to bring Turpin in the ball game and do that. It just blew my mind. We're not even going to talk about the 4th and goal, game tied, last couple minutes of the ball game. You got a chance to take the lead, but you want to go for it on 4th down. Like, this could have been one of the ugliest Mondays.
It was foolish.
It was so foolish. It could have been one of the ugliest Mondays in Cowboys history because you had the defensive performance and you want to throw it away by doing some of the most egregious things that I've seen in football. Like that doesn't make no sense to me.
Thank God that the game turned out the way it did.
Exactly.
Because, it was a few drop balls out there again as well.
CeeDee Lamb.
He had about 3.
I'm about to say,
CeeDee Lamb for the second straight game against Philadelphia is bad.
And these aren't these and granted, I've never been a professional wide receiver, but I have played professional football. And we was always brought up on this thing. If it touched both of your hands, it's supposed to be yours.
It's yours.
All right, it's supposed to be your catch. Now, granted, and there was a touchdown that I remember he dropped, came right through the bread basket.
Critical first down.
Just everything was hitting his hands. But then after every drop, it's like some complaining or something going on. And I don't know if he's upset with himself and he's talking to himself, or if he's actually like frustrated with the ball placement or whatever. But regardless, you got 2 hands on that thing. And then we talked about it. Like, if anything, we thought that man would be on his game for retribution from the last game where he didn't perform the way that he probably wanted to. So that being said, man, like the defense it showed up major yesterday in a lot of different ways.
This was a problem that they've got to look at here as they get ready to face the Kansas City Chiefs in terms of what's going on with CeeDee Lamb, catching footballs here, and Kevontae Turpin. How do you use him? Because
don't run him up the B gap. What are we doing?
These were some critical errors that they were able to escape from because the defense finally came around and helped them out. So the Cowboys got the opportunity to win their third game in 11 days. Take our final break. Come back right here on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboys Nation, it is time to get the giving season going. Tune in to see the multi-award-winning artists and the Cowboys fans Post Malone perform during the Salvation Army Red Kettle Kickoff halftime show this Thanksgiving on CBS. Every donation stays in the community to provide help and hope for those in need. So tune in to watch the Cowboys, Chiefs, and Post Malone this Thanksgiving and give with the joy at salvationarmyus.org.
There you go, DeMontre.
That boy good.
In the house, the Kansas City Chiefs coming to AT&T Stadium. Say 3:30 p.m. kickoff. It will be on CBS, which means Tony Romo is in the house.
Man, old Tones.
Players Lounge, by Aristocrat Gaming. Barry Church, DeMontre Moore, Anthony Dorsett. All three of these gentlemen play the National Football League. I'm Newey Scruggs. So, who has the conversation with Brian Schottenheimer about his decisions? Does that come from Steven and Jerry? I mean, who talks to him? Is it guys, coaching staff? I mean, who comes to him and just says, hey, man, we won the game. But, boy, some of what you call here, was it a player? I mean, what gives?
This is where the player come in. Shotty coming from that Pete Carroll tree, I'm going to keep bringing it up. He's a player coach. Like, the players are going to talk to him. Like, I think it comes from a better place, especially in this organization. Historically, you've always heard from Steven or Mr. Jones and stuff like that. Like, let your team win. Let your coaches actually coach. Now that you done finally got an offense that's rolling with Dak and him and having that connection, Eberflus and his tools, it's going to take the players like Dak to say, hey, coach, we won, but how can we be better? Remember, the first two people in the building are number 4 and Quentin Williams. Those guys coming in saying, hey, we won, but how can we be better? And I think the coach is going to respect it more because it's like you're the guy that's actually out there in the fire.
Yeah, I mean, self-scout. We talk about that, and that's one of the ways that as an individual player and as a team that you're actually going to get better faster and improve. And I'm sure them breaking down that film amongst themselves as coaches, like they're probably sitting back like, yo, hey, we got lucky here. We dodged a bullet here and everything else like that. So I think that accountability will play on it itself. But then at the same time, there are going to be some players that say like, okay, in this situation next time, maybe we could try something like this, instead of doing that. And that is that feedback that the coaches need anyway from the players, and that's the same thing that the players need from the coaches. So hopefully, moving forward, that communication will get done, but I believe that that's going to come from inside, and those coaches are going to take accountability for that.
Yeah, you guys are both 100% correct. I mean, when it comes to the self-scouting as a group, and the coaches go down and watch film, they're going to definitely sit there and say, okay, maybe, I kind of overlooked this one here, or maybe I shouldn't have did that adjustment there. And when you talk about Dak Prescott going into there and having those conversations, I think he's earned the right as far as being a player and outstanding player these past 9-10 years that he's been in the National Football League, to where him and coach are like, basically he's an extension of the coaching staff on the football field. So they're going to go, hey, what do you like about this? What do you like about that game plan? And they're going to be, all in those meetings together, breaking down film, just seeing how they can get better offensively and take advantage of what they have on the outside as far as the offense. So I agree with both of you gentlemen on that one.
Big props to Elijah Clark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was awesome.
Yes, sir.
That was awesome.
3 phases of football.
That was big time.
Take us through it.
And he played the gunner position.
Yes, sir.
And
he did.
as y'all all know, you played the gunner. So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna let you break down the actual play, and I'll just talk about what I seen out there. But that was an outstanding play. That's what you talk about, dog mentality. That's the type of guy that you want to, like you said, have in your foxhole. All right. And from what I seen right there, and I'll let you take it away after this, is those are the type of plays where down the line, that'll have your special teams coordinator standing on the desk for you. Those are the type of plays that, hey, man, do we have enough room on the roster for Clark? And that's when that special teams coordinator is going to get on the table and say, I don't care what y'all talking about. This is a guy I need on my special teams. That's the guy I need as a core special teamer. Just having that dog mentality, that fight, that not wanting to give up. Right. And he made the play. After getting beat up the entire way down the football field, made the play. One of the biggest plays in the national or in that game. So for me, it was outstanding. And like I said, those are the type of plays that your special teams coordinator, man, he'll go to bat for you because you showed that type of mentality for him.
Big facts. And just not even just showing the mentality at the time. This was that moment of you playing complementary football. You had offense doing their thing over there, Dak reviving the offense. You had the defense doing what they're doing. And with a Philadelphia team that finds a way to win, you have to play complete football. And for it to be a play made by a rookie, that's where he earned his stripes right there, where the vets are going to say, man, can we get him in on defense? 100%. Because, like you said, I played gunner. Now, playing that gunner position on punt, you have to go down there. It's dangerous. Like, I was fortunate enough to be a big gunner, so when I went against 2 DBs, I can be a little physical. But with guys like yourself that are going down there and you got 2 men hitting on you, and then after that to get knocked down not once but twice and look like you lost in the play, that is relentless dog factor. To go down there, track the ball, and then have fundamental tackle and put your face on the football right there in the fourth quarter, like that revives everything. That earns your respect. That's what take guys from being the undrafted or low pick guy to evolving to being Barry Church and getting paid by somebody else. And so he, in my opinion, he's the one that won the game. Like when we talk about Yeti cool people or people your cool customers and the X factors in the game, Elijah made himself that X factor by doing that. Like that was the fumble happened inside the 20.
He got popped at like a 10.
It was in the 10.
Yeah, and Trent Sieg, the long snapper, recovered it. I tweeted it out at Newy Scruggs, NEWYSCRUGGS, but you see how Clark is getting blocked. He falls down. He gets back up. He keeps running. He makes the hit, launches the ball free. Sieg recovers it. It was outstanding. And just looking at it, so you look at the depth chart here, he is Donovan Wilson's backup at safety. And you start to think about inactives. Everybody on the roster does not get a uniform.
Yep, Tolbert.
So Jalen Tolbert was a healthy scratch. And so when you start thinking about we're keeping guys where they said, no, we'll keep Jonathan Mingo. Mingo, he talked about how he had to go play some special teams. You see a guy like Clark who's playing great special teams. We know C.J. Goodwin is going to be out there for his special teams. This is how you stay on the field, and this is how you said you guy like Jalen Tolbert, man. You said in that salute to service sweatshirt.
He did.
I haven't watched the game.
And not sweating. I seen him leave the locker room.
Man,
he didn't have to take a shower or nothing. Just bang bang.
Oh wow! Dirty Mac Church strikes again,
I'm just saying, man.
Hey,
I'm saying.
and it's a Dirty Mac player like that.
Why? You shower at home. I mean,
Yeah, what do you mean? You ain't
stick around
sweat.
for, man. Stick around for.
Trying to beat that traffic.
Yeah, you got to.
Hey, what's he say? What aisle you find that on? That shower pill that you just took?
Out of there.
If y'all don't know what a shower pill is, ladies and gentlemen, that's when you were inactive, you didn't sweat, and you say, "Hey, I'm going in there and pop that pill. I'm out the lot."
Hey, that ain't the only time they pop it.
Yeah, it's some people that play in the game. And,
Take that shower pill.
I done seen it right after practice. I'm like, hold on, player. What that?
I got my family in town. I got company. I got to get out of here.
You and me and somebody.
What's
that smell?
Breath still smelling like mouthpiece on the way home. Like, nah.
Oh, man.
Bill Parcells used to call them ERWs.
Hold on. What was the
ERW? Eat, ride, and warm up. He said that's all they do for me. They don't do that. Just a bunch of ERWs.
That's diabolical.
Wow. That is
dubs.
Yep.
I think that might be worse than a Jag.
Yeah.
That might be worse than a Jag.
It is worse than a Jag. Just the guy. You need just guys. Some guys are just guys on team. But he used to say, man, got no use for the ERW, man. Eat, ride, warm up. So when the Enactors came out, man, that's what we in the me's. Oh, man, the ERWs.
That's a cold dude, man.
Hey, Bill was a bad man.
Dang.
Hey, boy, you're an ERW.
That was Bill.
I know, but I'm just saying it's a lot of quotables.
You got to put that W on it.
You put that? Get that dub in there.
The Men in Black over there, the ERW.
Oh, that's cold world right there, man.
Now, but at least they go get him to salute, sir.
He got
the fresh.
He got some fresh hoodies.
Hey, your check still cash.
Yeah, he got some fresh hoodies.
Pride.
Your pride.
Your whole family out there came, your family circles, like, so for instance, I mean, this is a pretty interesting thing. So if you got like Tolbert, you didn't dress this week. It's Thanksgiving week. Your family buys tickets and you got to book this stuff, when the schedule comes out here. So
Boy, you better be a smart man. Hey, y'all sit at house, y'all get some of that turkey.
I mean, so how did you guys do? I mean, with Thanksgiving games, the family already got booked. What was it like?
My family came for sure.
Whole family came.
No, just the
mom,
pop. Yeah,
but you
they
had
came.
people.
Yeah,
had
for
people,
sure.
right? You had people, Montre?
It was immediate people. If I knew I wasn't playing, I saved it and told them, hey, I'm gonna make sure y'all got some real nice food at the house.
Okay, so if you like Tolbert, you just found out you didn't.
Yeah.
How you handle something like that?
Y'all sit at the house. I'm gonna have a nice, good chef over there. Y'all sit in, enjoy the amenities of my property. Because why would you spend thousands of dollars? Because those tickets aren't cheap, especially if you want them in the family section. That's what, $350 a pop when I was playing.
Yeah,
so 5 people, come on now.
So can you sell them? Like if you already bought them like that, you already bought them.
I'm not sure.
I think that's against the rules. Is that not to upsell?
So I'm slow to this. So y'all had to pay ticket price, the ticket price that's on the ticket price as well for your family?
Yeah.
I want to say, you got 2 for the free. After that, you're getting charged to the game. But I don't know what.
And y'all pay everybody's ticket price. Y'all don't get a discounted ticket price.
Discount. No discount, double checks, none of that. You sitting over there playing.
Now you go to secondary market, it's gonna be much higher.
Yeah.
So what?
Seat geeks,
But damn, they don't get a player like, hey, you a player because you're gonna get like 50%, 20% off or anything.
Hey, D, I'll tell you like this:
Jerry,
because I was from Dallas and I had to go get it, and a lot of people was coming over here. I got my free tickets. I asked the guys who didn't have family that came in, can I please have your tickets? But I went to that party pass right there. What, $15, $10, $20? Hey, y'all stand up right there and y'all just rotate in and out of the family section.
Y'all had you in the standing section?
What? If you wasn't my immediate family, yes, bro. I want to. Hey,
what $15?
It was like, I think my mom said it was like $25 for the party pass.
For the standing section?
Yes, bro. First of all, this is gonna tell me if you love me and you truly support me. Like, yes, I'm gonna have you in the standing section because one, you in the building,
bro.
Like,
for
3 hours?
Have you ever been?
That's your fault.
Have you ever been to that place?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have been.
You walked up to the.
I have been.
First off, when the doors open up, and John Machota does a very good job. When he opens up, you see him running out there. Where they, it's like a character. You running to get your spot. You're deep. You're way deep. It's not like you sitting up here and it'd be like 15, 20 people in front of you, man.
And you gotta get that spot and you gotta keep that spot.
You gotta, but that's why you have a whole bunch of them, and y'all hold y'all section down. Man. Only one can leave. But my first game as a Cowboys player, when I bought 20 tickets and I got that check, and I was like, Oh man, and some of my family, hey, I'll give you $50 back on your on that ticket you pay. I'll give you $75 back. I got all that stuff back, and I was like, I'm still a couple thousand short. I said, man, I ain't doing this no more. And that let me know if you really supported me, like, you gonna pay for that nice ticket, and if not, guess what? I'll pay for this party pass. I'll at least do that.
That's funny.
I would just, I would just think that y'all at least got $10 off the ticket, something.
Hey, go represent the player in that union, NFLPA. You can still do that now. Well, talk to him.
I don't even think that's a union thing. I think that might just be an individual team thing.
No, I think it's a union thing, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
We got the worst
It's all about the sharing.
Okay.
Everybody shares.
And everything.
Profit sharing.
Oh man.
Everybody tickets don't cost the same amount as Cowboys. That ain't even fair.
Nah.
That ain't even fair.
Hey, you gonna pay for them amenities. You gonna pay for Post Malone. See him at halftime. I'm sorry.
I just want to
hold on. I know you're not.
I'm just trying to understand where you got a $15 ticket in Jared.
I don't know. I know it was like $15, no more than $25 for a party pass. Like when my mom used to tell. That's what.
I thought them things at least $35.
I don't even know what a party pass is.
It was way back then.
Only.
I told you big money.
Only,
the whole game.
And that's deep. That goes back way. That's like
you're Mr. T-Rex Arms himself.
Yeah, you already
what
know
are you talking about?
I don't do that.
So
you pay first off, you pay $75 to park. $35 to walk in and watch it on the big screen.
You up there like this?
No. I'm gonna get y'all a party bus. All right, I'm gonna get 2 Uber Blacks, and then y'all gonna pile in from there, and then everybody else got Uber.
I have never.
I'm from Dallas, bro.
Watched the TV. I've never sat in that stadium and not watched TV.
Exactly.
Stop watching it. Stop. I got to catch myself all the time. Like, quit watching the TV.
Yeah.
That's why you get the party pass. Like,
all right, gentlemen, let's end the show there.
Boy, that's wild, man. That's
party,
a long time.
Party pass, man.
Hey, make me the spokesman for it. I'll be over there in the party pass section with everybody.
Sure you will. Anthony Dorsett, thank you. Party man, Trey Moore, thank you. Barry Church, who never knows where the section is. He's in there. I knew he shrugged. Goodbye.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!